A highly valuable chain of thoughts by Andrew Lang. Had cigarettes no ashes and roses no thorn, a man would be a thunker of win or burn or bunker. There were no need for meshes, the turf would ne'er be torn. Had cigarettes no ashes and roses no thorn. Had cigarettes no ashes and roses no thorn, the wicked road would not ever escape into the river. Not God the silent smashes would leave us all forlorn. Had cigarettes no ashes and roses no thorn. But 'tis an unideal, sad world in which we're born, and things will go contrary, with Martin and with Mary, and every day the real comes bleakly on with morn, and cigarettes have ashes and every rose a thorn. A portrait of 1783 by Andrew Lang. Your hair and chin are like the hair and Chinburn Jones ladies were. You were unfashionable fair in 1803, and said you were when girls are gay. You read a book about livery, Mirrored alone in May. What can it be that I may read alone? Not gold, not tiles that are bought and sold, not that flashes and is cold, but virtue merrily. Instructed by Jean-Jacques Rousseau, and Jean-Jacques surely ought to know. You bade the crowd of foplings go, you glanced severely, dreaming then of the spreading shade of that vast head the graces made. The Ruth sang, while yet he played of courtly rhyme, and him grey dozy red peruke, and his eyes in Solomon's look and dead canaries, ere he shocked the sultry time with strains like thunder. Loud and loud methinks to hear the murmur grow, the tremor of men that come and go with fire and sword. We war against the quick and dead, the flying feet are dashing with red, as there's the wind edging the tree before the Lord. A head of unfashionable fair, what end was thine, for all thy care? We only see thee dreaming there, we cannot see the breaking of the vision, and rights of man, the lords of men, and virtue won her own again, in 93. A Scot to Joan d'Arc, by Andrew Lang. Dark lily without blame, not upon us for shame, or sighs were to the lewd alliance true. They, by the maiden's side, victorious fought and died. When stood by we, that fiery torment through, till the white dove from the perjured lips had passed, and over with thine own Saint Catherine at the last. Once only didst foresee an artist's imagery, thine own face painted, and the precious thing was in an archer's hand from the dear northern land. Ballad of Autumn, by Andrew Lang. We built a castle in the air in summer weather, you and I. A wind and sun were in your hair, gold hair against the sapphire sky. When autumn came with leaves that fly before the storm across the plain, you fled from me with scarce sigh, my love returns no more again. Windy lights of autumn flare, I watch the moonlit sails go by, I marvel how men toil and fare, their business with their ply. And fair gold is all their gain, and all the winds of winter cry, my love returns no more again. Here my castle of despair sits alone with memory. A wind-fed wolf has left his lair to keep the outcast company. Brooding only hoots hard by, the heart shall kindle on the hearth-stane, around my soothing prophecy, my life returns no more. Lady, my home until I die is here, the youth and hope were slain. They flit the ghosts of your July, my life returns no more again. Ballad of His Books, by Andrew Lang. Here stand my books, line upon line, they reach the roof, and row by row they speak of faded tastes of mine, and things I did but do not know. Old school books, useless long ago, old logics, where the spirit read in could scarcely answer a yes or no. Many things I've tried and failed in. Here's the law, a Morocco fire, the poet starved on mud and snow, gluttony does not crave to dine, in his tears forget to flow. Here's the work by Miss Crow, with hosts of ghosts and boogies jailed in. All my ghosts have gone below, the many things I've tried and failed in. He's touched with smolder Greek divine, the prince's staid hand of snow, and here the arms of true arms shine, in this tear-bestained Rousseau. Here's Calais shrieking, woe and woe, the first edition this he wailed in. I once believed in him, but oh, many things I've tried and failed in. Prince, taste this medicine, mine and thine quite other balances scaled in. May you succeed, or I repine, many things I've tried and failed in. Ballad of Sleep, by Andrew Lang. The hours are passing slow. I hear their tread clank from the tower, and go back to their kinsfolk dead. Sleep, death's twin brother dread, and has forsworn me so. Wind's voice overhead, long wakeful here I know, music from the step, the waters fall and flow. Earth will not hear you, sleep. Old sounds that might bestow rest on the fevered bed, old slumber sounds and low are mingled here in bed, and bring no drones sad. Shy dreams flit to and fro, with shadowy hair dispread, with wistful eyes that glow, and sullen robes that sweep. Thou wilt not hear me now, and wilt not hear me sleep. What cause hast thou to show of sacrifice and sped? All thy slaves below I must have labored, have service sung and said, have culled such buds as flowers of poppies white and red, that thy still gardens grow and these waters sweep. Why, when art thou my foe, wilt thou not hear me sleep? Prince, the dark be shred by golden shafts, and now in long shadows creep, Lord of the wand of lead, soft-footed as the snow, wilt thou not hear me sleep? Ballad of a Bookworm by Andrew Lang. Far in the past appear, and see a child upon the nursery floor, a child with books upon his knee, who ask, like Oliver, for more. The number of his years is 4, and yet in letters half his skill, how deep he dives in fairy lore. The books I love him still. One gift the fairies gave me, free but commonly bestowed of yore, the love of books, the golden key that opens the enchanted door. Behind the Bluebeard lurks an order of Jack his giant kill, and there's all Aladdin's store. Books I love them still. Take all but leave my books to me. These heavy creels of old we bore, we will not know, nor wander free, nor will the heart that once we wore. Not now each river seems to pour his waters from the Muses' hill, for something's gone from stream and shore. The books I love them still. Fate, that art queen by shore and sea, be both submissive to my will, or grant by some magnanimous decree, the books I love, to love them still. Ballad of the Dead Cities by Andrew Lang. The dust of Kafaka and the dust of Babel on the desert wold, the love's chorus of the lust, of masks increased of gold, the tongue of Jason overbowed, and she has smitten the prime, art but a dream half told, there are the cities of old time. In towns that were kingdoms trust, in dim Atlantic's forests fold, the marble wasteth to a crust, the granite crumbles into mould, on a wheeze left nameless form of old, as over shin as brick and slime, when vast forgetfulness is rolled, there are the cities of old time. The lapse of ages and the rust, the fire of frost, the waters cold, have faced the evil and the just. The Thebes with air-filled soul, the drones stars, with sweet bells tolled beneath the wave a dreamy chime, and echoed from the mountain hold, they are the cities of old time. Prince, all thy towns and cities must decay as these, with all their crime and mirth and wealth and toil and thrust. Where are the cities of old time? Ballad of Midnight Forest by Andrew Lang. Still sing the mocking fairies as of old beneath the shade of thorn and holy tree. The west moon breathes upon them pure and cold, and wolves still dread Diana roaming free in secret woodland with her company. 'Tis for her passions, hovels know her reed, for noble worlds are bathed in silver light, and first the moonrise breaks the dusky grey, and dawn dwells with blooms soft hair and bright, and with the dim wood dying threads her way. With water weeds twinned in the locks of gold, with strange colored forest fairies dance in the lee. Syphils over timorous and overbowed, haunt where their colours if a draught may be, a wild red draught, Nix's enemy. Amid the mirth and laugh and the fright, the sudden goddess enters, tall and white, with one long sigh for summer's passed away, with feet here the ivy nets that ride, and with the dim wood dying threads her way. She gleans sylvan trophies. Down the wold she hears the sobbing of the stags that flee, mixed with the music of a hunting road. But her delight is all in archery. On all of ruth and pity wolfed she, woven hounds that follow on the flight. The goddess draws the golden bow of might, and thick she rains the gentle shafts that slay. She tosses loose the locks upon the night, through the dim wood dying flits away. Prince, let us leave within the dust to spy the gloom and glare of towns, the plague, the blight. Amid the forest leaves and fountain spray, where's the music home of our delight, and through the dim wood dying flits away. Ballad of a Royal Game of Golf by Andrew Lang. There are laddies with drive here and bar to the burn farthermost sea. You wanna think drivens you may heal and see. You may land of the sea, and yet Jan's here no worth of praying. Who will am McGee, I content to be up on the green. All folk are coarse of the claw, with the pudding of porky and slee. A bunk of you to there, but to grin and to grab a sand flee. Let's put one she, be she make best her jean, and a quick shot of the billy for me, thick attent to be up on the green. I played with others and before I have played figure 33. I played in the rain and the snow, and I first time applied to Lady. And I tell you the truth when I leave, for I speak of a figure I have seen, Morse I cannot agree, I tend to the up on the green. Prince, if you're proving to be an old man, I tell you you're keen. I caress what wise can be, and turn out to be up on the green. Ballad of Summer Term by Andrew Lang. When Lent and Responsions are ended, and May with fritillaries waits, and flower with chestnut is blended, and drags out all the forgates, was drags philosopher's slave with scorn that is truly sublime, life rins with grasp of fate, sweet hours and the fleetest of time. And wickets abode and defended, and isis clad with the aids, music and sunset are blended, and youth with summer mates, and freshmen are heedless of grades, and the notebooks are covered with rhyme, and these are the hours at one rate, sweet hours and fleetest of time. And brow for Dean is unbended, and Lucius smiled at this, and the Judas in love nor offended by blunders and tenses of dates, cats are purchased of baits, and bells and melody chim, and unheeded the lecture prates, sweet hours and fleetest of time. Reformers of schools into status, mirth, so tremendous a crime, I spare what grim pedantry hates, sweet hours and fleetest of time. Ballad of True Wisdom by Andrew Lang. The lovers are asking for beauty or fame, or praying to know but for which way should pray, or courting Queen Venus, fable dame, or chasing the muses very and grey, the sages found out a more excellent way. The palace's incense showers, some petition puts up day by day, the house full of books and a garden of flowers. And then there's my boat of a god that is lame, and crave for the fire on its ray. Philosophers kneel to the god without name, like the people of Athens, agnostic are we. The hunter fond to Diana will slay, the maiden white roses will wreath for the hours, the wise men will ask, a libation ye pay, for a house full of books and a garden of flowers. O grant me a life of pleasure or blame, as mortals count pleasure rush through the day with the speed to which that of a tempest is tame. O grant me a house by the beach of the bay, that the waves can be surely in winter, and play with the seabed in summer, ye bountiful bowers. And I have leave of the high, the noise and fray, for a house full of books and a garden of flowers. Gods grant unfold it your here and your nigh, a immutable, heedless outcry of ours, and life is worth living, and here we would stay for a house full of books and a garden of flowers. Ballad of Worldly Wealth by Andrew Lang. Money taketh town and wall, fort and rent without a blow. Money moves the merchants all, where the tide shall ebb and flow. Money maketh evil show like the good, and truth like lies. These alone can bestow youth and health and paradise. Money maketh festival, wine she buys, and beds can strow. Around the necks of captains tall, money winsome chains to throw, marches soldiers to and fro, gaineth ladies with sweet eyes. These alone can bestow youth and health and paradise. Money wins the priest his style, money mistress buys a throw, red heads for the cardinal, abbots for the novice low. Money maketh sinners snow, place of penitence supplies. These alone can I bestow youth and health and paradise. Ballad of a Southern Cross by Andrew Lang. Fair islands of a silver fleece, hoards of unsunned, uncounted gold, whose havens are the hounds of peace, whose voice in our quail bold. Our boat is shot, our tale is told, our ship of stale and storms may toss, and ye young of ye old, ye islands of Southern Cross. Aye, we must dwindle and decrease, such fate the ruthless years unfold, and yet we shall not wholly cease, we shall not perish unconsoled. Nay, still shall freedom keep her hold in the sea's inviolated fosse, and boast sons of English mould, ye islands of Southern Cross. All empires tumble, Roman, Greek, where swords are rust, where altars cold. For us, the children of the seas, ruled wherever waves have rolled. For us, in fortune's books enscrolled, and read no runes of hopeless loss. Nor while ye last, or needless told, the islands of the Southern Cross. Britannia, and the hearts cold, over grave has grown the moss, still rule Australia shall be trolled in the islands of the Southern Cross. Ballad of Blind Love by Andrew Lang. Who have loved and ceased to love, forget that ever they loved in their lives, they say, only remember the fever and fret, the pain of love, it was all his pay. All the delight of him passes away from hearts that hoped, from lips that met. Too late did I love you, my love, and yet I shall never forget till my dying day. Too late were we aware of the secret net that meshes the feet and the flowers that stray. Where were we taken and snared, Lisette in the dungeon of La Fosse and his tea. Help was there none, the wide words fray, joy was there none in the gift and the debt. Too late we knew it, too long regret, I shall never forget till my dying day. We must live our lives, for the sun be set, must meet in the mask where parts we play, must cross the maze of life's minuet, oh yes, here in our nice night. But while snows of winter or flowers of May are the sad year's shroud or coronet, in the season of rose or violet, I shall never forget till my dying day. Queen, when the clay's my coverlet, when I am dead and when you are grey, woe where the grass of the grave is wet, I shall never forget till my dying day. Before the Snow by Andrew Lang. The wind is upon us, not with snow. Veils are etched on the horizon bare, the skies are iron grey, a bitter air. Regal cloudlets shudder to and fro. On a yellow leaf, a listless wind doth blow like some strange butterfly, unclassed and rare. Your footsteps ring in frozen allies, the black trees seem to shiver as you go. Beyond lie church and steep, with their old and rusty veins, and red eyes with fear. A sharper gust would shake them from behold, yet up the path in summer of the year, and past the melancholy pile we strolled, to pluck wild strawberries with merry cheer. Of Life by Andrew Lang. Safe are maids maying in gardens green, and deep dales straying, what Anne hath been to maze between of the flowers which shun the own sweet queen, dead and gone. Say grave priests praying and Valentine, from cells decaying, what have ye seen of the proud and mean, of Judas and John, of the full and clean, dead and gone? Say kings arraying, Lord wars to win, of your men slaying, what gain ye glean, and fierce and keen, with the full linen on a sodden lean, dead and gone. Through the mad world scene we're drifting on to this tune I ween, dead and gone. On Calais Sands by Andrew Lang. Calais Sands the grey began, the rosy red above the grey. The morn with many a scarlet van leaved, and the world was glad with May. The wave along the bay broke wide upon the shelving strands, the seamews flitted wide as way on Calais Sands. On Calais Sands must man with man wash honour clean in blood today. On spaces wet from waters won, how white the flash's rapiers play, parody prost and lunge, the fray shifts for while, then mournful stands victor, life ebbs fast away on Calais Sands. On Calais Sands a little space of silence, when the pleasant spray the sun of eager waves would rend, took his burning locks astray, to touch his lips with an air nigh, to delay with helpless hands, the deep sea in silence lay on Calais Sands. Clean the lily against the May, she waits a love from alien lands. Her love is colder than the clay on Calais Sands. Rob Roy by Andrew Lang. Rob Roy from the Highlands came unto the lowland border, to steal the gay lady to haunt his house in order. A care of a lock hauled in 20 men his armies did carry, as if Gnaden and Fauna out protesting with many. Will you go with me, he says, will you be my honey? Will you be my wedded wife, will love you best of any? Will I go with you, she says, then will I be your honey, and will I be your wedded wife, you'll love me for my money. I set her on a coal black steed, himself lap on behind her, as o'er the highland sails, so that friends they can't find her. Our brother was my father cat, MacGregor was his name, laddie. He led the band of heroes bold, I am here the same, laddie. Be content, be content, be content to stay, laddie, avoid my wedded wife until the dying day, laddie. It was a hedge unto his friends, a heckle to his foes, laddie. Ever one that durst and rang, he took him by the nose, laddie. I must bold, I must bold, I must bold, and more, laddie. He that durst spewed my word, through my guide claymore, laddie. Romance by Andrew Lang. My love dwelt in the northern land, great tower in a forest green was hers, and far on either hand the long wash of the waves was seen, and leagues of yellow sand, the woven forest borders between. And through the silver northern night the sunset slowly died away. Herds of strange deer, lily-white, stole forth among the branches grey. Among the coming of the light, they fled like ghosts before the day. And none of the forest green still girdles around that castle grey, and none of the boughs between the white they vanished of the day. Both my love for grass is green, my heart is colder than the clay. Spring by Andrew Lang. Now the bright crocus flames, and now the silver sisters takes the rain, and, straying o'er the mountain's brow, the daffodils bud again. A thousand blossoms wax and wane, and wold and heath and frag and boar, and fair than the flowers of foe, hanging grove of hill or plain. Gardens cast a leafy crown, that my love's feet may tread it down, like lilies on the lilies set. My love whose lips are soft of far, and rosy poppy petals are, and sweeter than the violet. St. Andrew's Bay by Andrew Lang. I listened for the music from the shore, the melancholy long withdrawing roar. Beneath the minister in the windy caves, the wide north ocean, marshalling his waves, even so forlorn, worlds beyond were keen, might sigh the seas that are not heard of man. Even so forlorn, prophetic of man's fate, son of the cold sea wave, disconsolate, for none but God might hear the boding tone, and God shall hear the long lament alone, when all is done, and all the tale is told, and the grey sea wave echoes as of old. This was the burden of the night, the saying of the sea. And lo, the hours have brought the light, the laugh of the waves, the flight of dipping seabirds, foaming white, and I am so glad to be. Forget, there be creatures cry, forget night's monotone, let us be glad in sea and sky. And days divine, the days that fly, the days God gives to know him by, and not the night alone. A Fairy's Gift by Andrew Lang. The face that to my christening came, for come they did, my nurses taught me, they did not bring me wealth or fame. It's very little that they brought me, but one, the crossest of the crew, the ugly old one, uninvited, said, I should be avenged on you, my child, you should grow up short-sighted. The magic ruses did you leave my eyes, and wrought a wicked pleasure. Well, of all gifts face gave, hers is the present with the treasure. The ballroom others flee and flee, I do not flee, I do not flee him. I pass him calm as calm can be, I do not cut, I do not see him. If my feeble eyes and dim, they use the patchy fields and fences, for me the mists of turn swim, as your distance soon commences. And as I blink about the streets and this befogged and murky city, almost every girl one meets seems preternatural pretty. Try spectacles once friends and tone, you see the world correctly through them. I have visions of my own, and not for words, but I undo them. The Moon's Minion by Andrew Lang. Thine eyes are like the sea, my dear, the wandering waters green and grey. Thine eyes are wonderful and clear and deep and deadly even as way. A spirit of a changeful sea informs thine eyes at night and noon. She sways the tides, and the heart of thee the mystic sad capricious moon. The moon came down with shining stare, of clouds that fleck the summer sky. She kisses thee, saying, Child, be fair, amends men's hearts, even as I. Thou shalt love all things strange and sweet, that know me and are known of me. If lover thou shalt never meet the land thou shalt never be. She held thee in that chill embrace, she kissed with cold lips divine, she left the pale on the face of mystic eye, the face of wine. And I sit beside the feet, and my heart is far from thee, dreaming of her I shall not meet, and of the land I shall not see.